What is going on, everybody? So I just posted the results of the first round matchup. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty shocked as to how some of them turned out. I don't want to say nostalgia blinded people, but nostalgia blinded people. And I think people misunderstand the difference between having something be iconic and having something be great. So, like, if you can't take something high rounds, and it's gonna sound like I'm ranting right now, but if you can't take something high rounds and it's just been in all the games, then that means it's not that good. I'm gonna have to change my green screen on here. It was definitely very interesting how it turned out. Alright, we're rolling. I wanted to play some Moon, because I honestly feel like there's a lot of people that haven't played Moon. Oh yeah, we're doing Moon. These guys didn't vote for the wave gun. And then they ended up voting for the ray gun over the wind staff. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I almost got salty in my video, but I decided not to. But the ray gun Mark 1 losing to the wind staff is ridiculous. God, what else was it? Ray gun Mark 2 wins too. It like, just if you haven't tried,
never gain my secrets.
I don't know. It's not letting me pause this game. Yeah, dude, the wind staff, like, I mean, I had to. The reason I took so long editing that video is because, like, I had a segment where I got salty. And I was like saying people didn't know what they're talking about, but that's like, our tournaments is about letting people vote. So more people voted for these other guns. So I decided not to get salty. All right, CJ, I'll see you in a little bit, man.
Dare touch me, minion? Lung, feel flat, pain in pancreas.
So I figured we'd rock some. Oh, that's nice. That's good how that worked out.
Oh, his chest was shy.
Oh wow, hey, that's that guy. Don't he take your perks too?
I'm in need of bullets.
Oh, I got gobblegum and everything. See, that's why I feel like some of these remakes on Black Ops 3 ended up being so much better. Oh, I didn't give me that. Oh wait, it took my gobblegum back. I guess everything is where I want it to be. Yeah, so I'm gonna get the wave gun, show these kids what it's all about.
Space giant! We must kill it!
Double points.
How's everybody doing this morning? CJ had to run off to school. Trent's got the day off from school, just got to do the work. Not bad. What about everybody else? This dude's just gonna chase me around spawn. Nice. This dude's gonna take my perks.
The Earthrisers are so wonderful from here.
I need to get out of here. I'll leave that last one.
9! There are so many of them! Revive this, you animal!
One second, just checking on something. Alright, so that should be better. So you got the wave gun and the dingo back to back? That's not bad. Oh, this dude's gonna down me. I just didn't have any more ammo. I didn't want to spend my money on getting that door.
The doctor is back! Come to me, my children!
Some of these SMGs starting to become an avid viewer. Oh, I appreciate it, Unwielding. You know, I'm trying to put these tournaments out, and not really put too much of my opinion into it. Just present an option and state the facts and present a choice. But I'm not gonna lie, I got kind of salty when I was tallying up the votes for the first round of the tournament. I mean, and I think we're just dealing with people who are a little bit newer fans to the game, and so that's fine. That's why I decided not to get salty. But I mean, the ray gun beat the wind staff, so that is just bonkers. If it just shows me, go for a high round attempt on Origins, like back to back. So go do a high round attempt on Origins with the ray gun, pack-a-punch it, fully pack-a-punch it, and get double tap, and then do the same high round run with the wind staff and tell me which one works better. And I already know the answer. What's my highest round? 103. I got 103 on Kino.
I need more money to buy this. Killing it is then.
Yeah, I think, and I can see what you're saying. I think some of these Black Ops 3 remakes, and we were talking about this not long ago, they really revived these they revived some of these older maps. Yeah, I think higher rounds on Origins is a little bit easier. But I think higher rounds using the ray gun wouldn't be easier. Which was that, yeah, that's the point I was making. I mean, if you fully upgrade the wind staff and then compare that to the fully upgraded ray gun, there is no comparison. So you have all the perks, ice staff, G strikes. Yep, for sure. Hey, that's great, man. You know, high grounds used to really be my thing. More of like, I've gotten more into the Easter egg hunting part of it.
Again, I am the victor.
But when I first played, I mean, I always, like, the point of every time I played was a high round attempt. But as I don't know, it's just what interests me and what I do now is it's mostly, I'll get the Easter egg once and then just try to get the Easter egg successively faster. You know, honestly, I didn't like Advanced Warfare, but I really like the Infinite Warfare zombies. And for some of these people who are really loyal to the Treyarch franchise, I understand that's blasphemy, but I thought Zombies in Spaceland was good. I thought Raven in the Redwoods was good. I thought the storyline was good. I thought the gameplay was good. I thought some of the wonder weapons were good. I thought almost everything about it was good. Was it great? No. But was it like absolutely playable? Were some of the Easter eggs very fun? I liked the Zombies in Spaceland Easter egg. I really liked the Raven the Redwoods Easter egg. You have 22 world records for Infinite Warfare. That's awesome. Yeah, exactly. And so I think it's you run into people who are just Treyarch homers, and if it's not a Treyarch title, then they just don't want to even hear about it. I didn't play, honestly, did not play Advanced Warfare, but I actually really, really liked Infinite Warfare. What all
It has a suit, but is still dead.
what all world records do you have for Infinite Warfare? This dude.
Without the bullets, I cannot kill.
Part of the No Thumbs crew? Oh, that's cool, man. I can't see how many points I have because I have my camera bent.
This inflation is killing.
Talk about priorities.
Oh, good.
I'll just use this.
Time for the doctor. Your face effect. Now die.
Nice. That's cool, man. I like the first room challenge or spawn challenge. Just kind of however you think about it. I honestly think the one on Alpha Omega, that's just such a tight spot, and you have two guns that spawn in. I wanted to do a first room challenge or spawn challenge on Alpha Omega. Whoa, hey. Man, this dude. Alright, I'm just warming up. Sometimes it is not the easiest. Like, I have, like, focusing and then reading chat and then not getting trapped in the corner. But I love talking to you guys. Hey, man, I'm playing Moon this morning. But honestly, it's really just about kind of vibing with you guys. So it's not, like, whenever I do, if I'm going to do, like, a speed run on the Easter egg, or I'm going to try to improve on a time, or if I'm going to try to do something, I do it off stream. I mean, I don't know. My speedrun go last night. I actually didn't end up doing any speedruns last night. I made content all day and I just decided to take a break. Self-medication. Self-medication is probably the most OP perk in my opinion. Alright, we gotta try that again because that did not work out well for us. What about Leviathan? Let's try Leviathan. Have Rave first room world record in attack, Kino first room, Mega. That's great, man. That's impressive. Electric Cherry is probably my favorite perk besides the original 4. I can see that for sure. Because the amount of times I've killed the Panzerbot with Electric Cherry is too many to count. So he grabs you, and if you wait to reload until he's got you, and if you don't have like a good gun or something and you already done some damage. So yeah, I can, when they add, I think they added, didn't they add it in Mob of the Dead? Did everybody take a look at the results of the first round of the tournament? Ended up being kind of crazy. Vulture's 8 is great, but sucks. It's only unburied. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, most of the time at this point, I'm playing Black Ops 3 socially. So it's just to like hang out, or we're playing it as a group, or we'll have like a day where we all play it together. So if I was really trying to be serious, then I would, yeah. I mean, I would probably duplicate gumballs. I would probably really focus on what I was going to do. And majority of the time, it's really just, I'm playing maps through and kind of, if we have new content or we have new things we can focus on, then we do that on stream. Let's see if I can actually get this one to load. No, but I'm sure I could learn a lot from you, man. There's definitely a very Moony vibe on Leviathan. You know, Widow's Wine is a very good perk. And when they added it, the fact that you get the new grenades, and then you get, I mean, you can melee one shot, I think what is it, 9 or 10 rounds? So it's a very, very good, beyond the original 4, I think it's a great perk. I got some, like, background noise. Mule Kick, Electric Cherry, PhD. I wish they would bring back PhD in some capacity. I mean, there's just something about, but you can't, well, I mean, you can do it. They had PhD Slider in Black Ops 4, so I get what they were trying to accomplish. What's going on, Dreet? Got my alert box set up. Dreet, did you just donate $100? What's my favorite perk? I like double tap. I like that you can get double tap pretty early in the game, and it gives you, I mean, depending on what the weapon is, it can give you 5 to 10, sometimes more rounds with that regular gun. So you grab that pretty early in game, and you have Jug, then I think you're set for a little while. Especially if you're going to do like an Easter egg run, then it kind of sets you up. And then you can buy doors instead of having to worry about finding Pack-a-Punch. Alright, yeah, I was asking. Because it didn't update my alerts. But if you donate $100, I was definitely gonna let you know I appreciate it. But yeah, since it didn't pop up in my alerts, I figured it was something like that. So no sweat, man. Favorite wonder weapon is probably the scavenger. Sucks. Caps out at round 40. Yeah, and then that's the thing about some of these wonder weapons is that they're just not good past a certain point. I mean, everybody's voting for the ray gun, and I wonder if they've actually tried to take the ray gun high rounds, because it's hot garbage. Especially, I mean, they updated all kinds of stuff for Cold War, and they made the ray gun more of a viable gun for high rounds. But man, like we were saying earlier, if you like take the wind gun high round and then take the ray gun high round and tell me which one works better. You know, I don't know. That's definitely a possibility. 89 rounds on Call of the Dead. I played on stream the other day and I did not make it 89 rounds. It's just like some of these old maps, I don't think we realize how much more accommodating they've made these new maps. Because you can take more than a few hits. Oh, I don't have my suit yet. 870 points. How much do I need for that next door? I probably need like 1,200. So they've made this game, and I guess zombies in general, more accommodating to more people. So it's not just for people like me or people like you guys. It's more for people who are a little bit more casual. So and by doing that, they make it a little bit easier to go higher rounds. They make it a little bit easier to get the Easter egg. And honestly, I don't hate that. I think there are some people out there that really hate the fact that I won't call it dumbing down the Easter egg. They've made it a little bit easier. I mean, you compare the Origins Easter egg to, I don't know, whoa. I don't know, the Origins Easter egg to D Machine or to Firebase Z, and it's just not the same thing. BO1 didn't have any bad maps. in my opinion. Some are just really hard, and that's what turns people off. Yeah, I mean, either really hard or just not very accommodating. So it's much more for these people that love it. So like, I watched somebody go to around 1,000 the other day on Nocturne and Toten, but most of us probably can't do that. And it's because of the skill level required and the focus that's required for something like that. I watched some dude make it to, what was it, around 10,000 on Shinonuma? So it's a lot easier to do that now, I think. I mean, you watch some of these casual guys who don't play zombies, they play Warzone, and they come in and they hit like round 200 or round 400 on D Machine or something like that on Firebase Z. And that's because of the changes that they've made. My highest round is 81 on Classified, but I also got to round 63 on Shadows. Nice, man. What did we get to on stream the other day? It was like 51, and I just, like, my mind was out of it at that point. Like, I just can't. My guy Hooli in chat right now, I mean, talking about hitting round 200s. I mean, that's good. That's awesome. Like, my mind's just not there for high rounds anymore. I talked about it on stream not long ago. Like, my mind starts drifting, and you gotta stay locked in, especially if you're gonna play one of these harder maps. It's like tighter spaces. I can't get over how good this looks, honestly. I've been married to my wife for a while, and she, like back when we first started playing, she and I would play. She doesn't really play as much anymore. She played a lot of the Infinite Warfare stuff, and that was the last one. She played some of the D Machine and the Firebase Z with me, but we used to always go for high rounds. High, I mean, like high for us, because I mean 100 is not really high when you have people going for 1,000. Yep, Town remake. Doesn't it look awesome? I mean, the town strat for high rounds was fun. Because you go up to that second floor where Jug is, and then just wait to be overrun, drop back down, go around, and go up the staircase. And you could do that for forever. I'm going to buy this one first because I want to get a Jug. 1430. I hate the Ray K, makes the map too easy and overpowered. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I'll put it like this. From somebody who's played zombies for a very long time and who understands how some of these people think and how seriously they take the concept itself and the Easter eggs, I can understand how they would think that the new zombies experience is watered down. Because of things like the Ray K, because of things like an easier Easter egg, because of things like, I don't know, like massive open spaces. I mean, name another open space like the helipad that we have on Firebase Z anywhere else. This is a wide open space, but there's like obstruction. So there's that car there, there's the lava in the middle. So you just can't train zombies, but you could literally train zombies on that helipad in Firebase Z forever. All right. I mean, well, now I gotta redeem myself. That was the thing about town. You make these zombies explode and like they take you down. We're doing that again. What's going on with the tournament and people, what are people saying about the post? I'll check it in a little bit. The amount of people that are going to be very unhappy with the first round, I can't even imagine. Nice, man. I mean, if you get it, if the spawn goes the right way and kind of the places that the staff spawn, I mean, you can have the ice staff super, super quick. Especially if you get one of the perks that lets you open up the entire map. The one where you can buy anything for a minute and it's all free. I don't know all the Gubblegum names. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, we gotta represent this time. I'm gonna need a better gun a little bit earlier. I think the MP5 is up in that second floor room with, See, that's the thing about these zombies that walk through the lava and make themselves into bombs. Like that. Got an extra cred, double points, 12,000 points. Yep. You're honestly pretty set. You could probably make it round what? So you could probably make it to round 100 with that setup right there, as long as you keep getting perks. That's a perfect example of what happens. I'll be reading chat, and then, like, a zombie will walk up to me. I guess there is a wall-buy gun over here. What is it, the M14? I guess priority number one should be grabbing this door so I can get something out of the box. And then I can get quick revive and jug. I'm gonna have to move my camera. I can't see how much money I have. Oh god. How is this gonna be the first gun I get? I mean, attention to detail, and the fact that, and I guess the Teddy Easter egg is in there too. My school internet just went down, so I have nothing to do for school today. Hey, man, not the worst thing in the world, right? What is wine? Are you on Twitch? Yeah, we're playing Black Ops 3. Some of these remakes, these fan-made remakes on stream. I get why they did it. So they changed them from bottles to cans because it's a very 80s thing. But I get what you're saying. Like, just keep it the same way. There's no reason to change it. But a lot of the things they did were because of how things were done in the 80s. Although, talk about having a gun with good recoil. This sniper rifle right here. Speaking of the Reagan Mark II. Now we're set. I mean, at least for a little while. It's just something about that lava that kind of irks me. I only need, what, 110 more? But man, if somebody could remake the entire transit experience and to make it look like this, then sign me up day one. As long as you somehow make the bus home base and like zombies can't kill you in it. I mean, look at that. Like, it's cool, and it's a cool wonder weapon, but it's not that accurate. Like, I get that they did away with the splash damage on the Mark II. But when you compare this to something like the wave gun, it just doesn't really compare. Look at that, how strong this aim assist is. I'm close to having a jug. I think you can buy more than 4 or 5 perks on here. I don't remember exactly. Alright, we got Jug now. And they added this bowling alley area. And like, seriously, if this bowling alley has always existed, then somebody let me know. But I wasn't here the other day. And it's just crazy looking. Everything that they were able to add. It's just awesome. Chazzy Mark, what's your favorite zombies? Is it Origins? Moon, Origins, or DE? Yeah, I can vibe with that for sure. I think I'm gonna make a YouTube video where I make the most underrated maps, and a couple of them are actually gonna be in my top 5 because I think there's some of the maps that are slept on, and I think 2 of the maps from your list are on there. Because Moon didn't make it out of the first round, and when we did our best map of all time, and maybe it's not like better than all maps, but I think it's at least a top 10 map, and potentially a top 5 map, just to kind of depending on how you break it down. But Gord Crovey didn't even make it to the tournament. Like, not one person said Gord Crovey. And I almost added it just so I could add it, but I don't know. Then it's not y'all's tournament, it's my tournament. How am I doing? So I can pack a punch in a second. Alright, I got enough. Pack a punch in higher rounds on this map was always hectic. Because having it in the lava. I do like this camo too. What makes you think that Origins is overrated? And I'm not disagreeing with you, I'm just asking you for your opinion. Wait, what is this down here? Holy crap. That's pretty cool. So this will take me back up to here. Banana colada? What is that? That's pretty interesting. Well, now I'm intrigued. I have to buy this. Anybody know what banana colada does on the Town remake? There's the second teddy bear. And I mean, I guess it only makes... And the perk makes you slide further? Awesome, man. Is that... I mean, they added this. Did they add this to the game? Or has this always been in the game? I just can't really remember. It's one of the best maps. Great wonder weapons. Easter egg is great, but a lot of people play it, which makes it kind of overrated. Well, I guess, I mean, I can see how you, yeah. I just think if a lot of people like it, then it's just a consensus good game. So I think, I mean, Origins won, and Origins won pretty easy in the finals. I'm having to look at my my game screen to figure out how much my how many points I have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the orientation of everything because I just can't see it. But I like that camera placement, and then at least it's a 4K camera and everything. Because our camera, man, it was just not working right there for a little while. It was supposed to be 4K, but it looked like it was like 480p. So I should have enough for Banana Colada. It is the town remaster. And I'm up for playing all kinds of remastered. We had some kind of like joke maps suggested, and I'm up for all of that. I think stuff like this is really cool. I don't know if I think Leviathan's cool. I think they would have to work out some of the kinks though. So now I got banana colada. Oh, I can slide so much further. But man, this is amazing. I mean, and like, I understand it's not new, but this is still very amazing. I mean, the fact that a group of people got together without some sort of corporate sponsorship, and maybe they did, but it's not the same as working at a game studio and came up with this. I mean, this is exceptional. I don't know, man. I would say Who's Who. If you got Who's Who, that's pretty much just a guarantee you're gonna die. Which is kind of how I feel about the new Tombstone. Like, if you get the new Tombstone, the chances of you dying are very high. Like, I thought I would go into shadow form, and then I would be able to protect myself, or I would at least be in shadow form. Oh, I don't have nearly enough money. This is going to be interesting. I would say Who's Who is the worst one, with Tombstone coming in a very close second. What's a death trap? Yeah, I mean, I think Elemental Pop's pretty bad. But I don't know, it's not really that great. I mean, and you might as well just go, if you're gonna get Brain Rot, then just go get Brain Rot. So I can see what you're saying. Why you would think Elemental Pop's worse. That's crazy. They even got the sound effects for it and everything. Should be able to grab, as long as you have Brain Rot in your gun. Yeah, 100%. I agree. I mean, don't get me wrong. Having Tombstone is better than dying. So if you don't have enough salvage to get a quick revive, I don't think you should be able to get both, though. I think it just ends up being confusing, because there has been a couple games where I have the choice to either use my quick revive or to use Tombstone. It's like, don't give me the option to have both. I guess I can only have... Oh, no, I already have it. Alright, cool. I do like that lime green trail that I leave behind myself. Because if I spent 250 salvage on that on the quick revive, and I have a tombstone from earlier, then what, like whichever one I think is more advantageous should cancel the other one out. And I shouldn't, I don't know, like, and then you have both of them and you lose one if you use the other one. Yeah, I don't think there's a Ray Gun Mark III in here. I just have a Pack-a-Punched Ray Gun Mark II. How much points do I have? Oh, I got enough to Pack-a-Punch this Remington. Shadow Speed Cola is good. Tombstone or Shadows Speed Cola, my favorite jingle. I don't know. There's something about Juggernog that's so comforting. Because you know you're about to be able to take more than 2 hits. It's pretty much a priority in early game. What? I'm about to say this guy was trying to down me real quick. I guess I need a Speed Cola. Oh, and then there's PhD Flopper on this map, which is awesome. Can I get stamina up too? Oh, I can get stamina up too. How many perks can I get in this game? Favorite Easter egg song? We listened to the one from Kino the other day, and I think the one from Kino, I don't, like, there's been other good ones, and I'm sure I'm being a homer right now, but I think the one from Kino. Which, not surprisingly, got me a DMCA ding from YouTube. They're like, you don't own the rights to this song. Just gotta follow. Cam, I appreciate the follow, man. Oh god, I don't have time to get that ammo. Oh, that was dumb. Oh man, why did I do that? I mean, that was just rookie move. I should have just waited for them to pass. Or I could die. Wow, okay. Moon or the Archangel song from Origins? Yeah, I can see that too for sure. I am fascinated to see what people think about the first round matchups. That was pretty fun. Shepherd or Fire for sure. All right, we're doing Bus Depot. I mean, if they can put in this much work and make this look so good, then seriously, remake Transit. Because, I mean, I think the concept itself of Transit is amazing. And I think moving from one location to another in the bus, I just think there's just too many quirky things about it. And the fact that it's like a death trap. What is the hardest map? All right, so I'm assuming that you mean hardest and worst are not the same thing. So hardest, but most difficult to complete. I don't. I mean, man, I hope so. If Die Rise, Transit, and Buried come back, I mean, I'll be playing that. You guys won't. You guys are gonna get sick of watching me play that. But I think. I mean, you think about the excavators for Moon and all the steps that it took, and all of the different things that you had to do on Moon. Like, I had such a sense of accomplishment from doing the Moon Easter egg. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I would say Gord Crovey is the hardest. It was pretty hard to beat solo. Yeah, I'd say Moon is probably number one. Gord Crovey was pretty difficult. DE was pretty hard solo. I mean, like, almost impossible solo. And some of these old maps, and to me, I think that was a purposeful change that they made with these new maps, is that they give you more of an opportunity and more of a chance to beat it solo. I think this game is completely glitched out on me. Oh, wait. Is it working now? Oh, I just took it a second. I had to think about it. Yeah, I mean, anybody who hasn't done the excavator steps on Moon, don't talk to me about what a hard Easter egg is until you go back and do it. And the thing about some of these old maps is that there wasn't always the expectation for some sort of like fully detailed Easter egg. And I think there's some value in that. Because, I mean, you think about it, Kino, Moon, not Shadows of Evil, Call of the Dead, all came out on Black Ops 1. And a couple of them had full Easter eggs, and a couple of them didn't. And so, I think that the idea there was not all of them are like these full in-depth Easter eggs. But as a community, I think we'd rather have that full experience, like a map with an Easter egg, with all of that detail. Moon Easter egg is hard, astronaut is annoying, excavators are annoying. Yeah, the excavators, it's like, I want everybody to Google the excavator steps. My favorite map, I mean, Kino's still my favorite map. And I'm not trying to say that favorite equals best, but it's my favorite map. It's the first map I ever played. Man, how are you gonna give me a 44 Magnum as my first gun? What's your favorite map, Domination? Oh, I still have enough to hit it again. How are they gonna keep on giving me sniper rifles? But I mean, these remakes, and the fact that these are made by like real people and not game developers, pretty amazing. I mean, I'm not bad with a sniper in my hand, but I would rather not have a sniper if I'm gonna play zombies. Yeah, I think DE's definitely up there. I put my top 5 list. If you guys want to take a look at that, I put it on my YouTube and kind of explained why. But my top map of all time is Origins. Like, the best map, in my opinion. Followed by Mob of the Dead, DE, Gord Crovey, Shadows of Evil. But I'd put, I gave Buried and Kino honorable mention. I mean, if there's too many things that are lacking from it, like a full Easter egg, because I think you have to judge it based on whether or not there's a full Easter egg, whether or not it's still playable, whether or not you can play it right now. And I think a lot of these maps, you can't play them right now because they're garbage. Like the movement system, not like garbage conceptually, not like garbage from a nostalgia standpoint, but like you can't play some of these old maps because the movement system is so clunky. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I've been playing. I think the only two takeaways of value from Black Ops 4 is I can't even say I like Tag der Toten, but I think Blood of the Dead is a good map. I wish they'd kept the original characters and made a true remake. I'll leave it there. And I actually kind of like Alpha Omega, and I played both of those on stream in the last 2 days. I think I like the layout. I like the setup. I started working on the Alpha Omega Easter egg. Yeah, Buried is on there for me for sure. It made my honorable mention. It's a great map, and I think there's a lot of people that haven't played it. God, why am I gonna get all of these like single fire attack vehicles? There's the Avogadro. Get some. Did you guys watch the video that I posted yesterday? Does it look like the Avogadro? I mean, it looks like the Avogadro, right? From the Dark Ether. Or a Dark Ether version of the Avogadro. This dude's about to kill me. You guys saw how many times I knifed the Avogadro, right? What's going on, Chad? Yeah, man. It's gotta be... It looks just like him. And he's floating a little bit off the ground, like a couple feet off the ground, and he's shooting out the sparks of energy. And it's absolutely the DE dragons in there. I mean, absolutely. So you're gonna have some sort of like... something you have to do, a step you have to complete where you have to fill the dragon head. Awesome. A nod to DE. And then when they're fighting on the ski resort, you watch it, or you go to the ski resort and you watch that segment. I mean, it absolutely looks like the Avogadro. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that like the only way to kill him is with the what is it? The Bowie knife. I haven't played Shangri-La in a long time. We're doing Shangri-La. I am very excited for the map and for the game mode. I mean, I'm just out of my mind. Yeah, and guys, on Saturdays we play as a crew, so you better believe we're squadding up on that on Saturdays. What do you guys think the chances are I can get the baby gun, like first time from the box?
No power. I'm so bored of this quote-unquote objective that I can't even complain anymore.
Highest round 101 on Kino? 101 or 103? Over 100, but Kino. But I haven't gone high rounds in a really long time. And I tried to go high rounds on Firebase Z the other day, and like my mind was wandering. It took me a couple hours to get to 51. So it just shows how people change. Because I'm really more of the mentality of Easter egg hunting versus going for high rounds. Like, I don't have a problem with it. I think it's still very cool. I think it's awesome. I watched this guy on Shino Numa go for like around 10,000, which is crazy. But that's just not what I'm doing anymore. The baby gun. The baby gun is the wonder weapon from this map. It turns zombies into babies.
need some cash. Or a sledgehammer.
Yeah, that's the best part. Kicking him is the best part, for sure. Yeah, I gotta turn on the power.
Kicking your ass, player. Notice I didn't say shooting. I need fucking ammo for that.
I don't even think I know what that gobble gun does. What's up, CJ? How's it going? Wow, that gobblegum does not help me. You're babysitting your sister when you watch me? I appreciate it. I mean, it's a pretty good way to kill the time.
I gotta get some honey for this sweet thing.
Let's just give me this one.
Let's do this.
This gun's so bad.
Light him up!
I'm doing pretty good, man. Appreciate it. Alright, so I got 1,800 points, so I can go get this door. This is has a very Indiana Jones vibe. That was what I always liked about it. And I really liked what they did with the remake on it. I mean, because the original wasn't that great.
Until I say another out of ammo line. Get the hit!
So you guys, so when we play this weekend, you guys want to squad up and do the Outbreak game mode? So if you guys want to play this weekend, it's the monkey. Get away from me, monkey.
Steal, you bite it.
So if you guys want to play this weekend, just let me know in Discord. CJ, did you set up a channel for that where we squad up on these weekend games? Oh, we're doing it. This is gonna go hard. I'm excited.
Nikolai,
Man, get this monkey away from
one
me.
of your wives?
And if you guys aren't, what?
Turn it off!
I'm out of ammo. If you're not in Discord,
Oh, that made it worse.
here we go. For everybody who hasn't joined yet, I'm gonna die. This monkey's trying to kill me.
My ears. That friggin'
How much money do I have? I can't even see my money.
keep them out.
Yeah, I'm pumped. So we definitely got to play this weekend. Oh my god, I just wanted enough time to get another gun. I think I can get it. As long as this monkey doesn't come harass me.
Good for
There we
me.
go. Now we're
For
good.
you, freak sacks.
I thought this was a very creative map. I don't know. It doesn't make... Honestly, this might be an underrated map. I just thought it was... The reason it falls down people's lists is because of the, like, super tight tunnels. So you can't train zombies down here.
Juice time.
If you try, you're gonna die. So you have to clear it out, and then you have to go... You basically have to go from downstairs, back upstairs, back downstairs, if you're gonna train.
Die, monkey! That's mine!
I guess I have enough for this one now. Perfect. But I think it's an underrated map. I don't think it's an amazing map, but I think it's an underrated map. There's more power.
Turn the power on. Wonder why I never mentioned this before. Eat that, you nasty
What's up, Chazzy Mark?
sucks.
Welcome back. If you guys were watching yesterday, I took 2 shots at the D Machine Easter egg to try to improve on my time. And I actually had a pretty decent run the second time. And I actually ended up getting downed in the game over. It's just something funny. I mean, it's just something about zombies, you know? You can't control what happens. Alright, so let's open up the other side of the map. I guess that, I mean, this is definitely why people don't like this map very much. Because it's such a tight space.
Got a flamer for you, Richtofen! I'm flying!
But you could always use that to escape if you were, if you got cornered. Yeah, for sure. I just think it's... I mean, when I went down, if you look at the definition of underrated, it just means it's not rated highly enough. So it's not saying it's the best map of all time. It's just saying it's underrated. It's not rated where it should be. All right. So I think Shangri-La's on there.
Yeah, that totally sucked.
I don't know what's going on with my controller today. Yeah, for sure. Especially the remake. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, absolutely. I think the slide is very cool.
Thanks.
I'm leaving him.
I believe I just said that.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Indiana Jones vibes, right? I should have grabbed. I can still grab it. How much is this one?
Screw
1,000?
you! I've killed so many zombies, this crap ought to be free by now!
I like in the remakes how they kind of break the fourth wall, and I mean they always kind of broke the fourth wall, but it's like these jokes about the in-game mechanics or these jokes about these certain aspects of it.
So beautiful.
There's my box. Hopefully I have enough time to get the box out here and see if I can get the baby gun.
Damn it! Shriek bag incoming! I'll kill every last one of you undead flesh sores!
You know, I've never done the song Easter egg. But I can't, I gotta preface that by saying I can't do the song Easter egg anymore on stream. So if we're gonna do the song Easter egg, we gotta do it off stream. Because I got a notification from YouTube. But it wasn't a DMCA strike, it just said I had to take the video down. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, you're gonna suck on this, ass maggots.
There's the FFAR. Man, I love the FFAR in Black Ops Cold War. I mean, it is my go-to for multiplayer. Yeah, can you believe that? I mean, I'm just bringing more notice and more attention to some of these songs. So the fact that I think the music industry is being a little ridiculous. The gaming industry has been a lot better. I mean, can you imagine if like I couldn't play games because the gaming industry was the same way as the music industry? Like, I don't own the rights to Black Ops 3, so I can't play it on stream. I mean, that's the same thing of me getting a DMCA notification because I listened to an Easter egg song on stream.
You hear that? We got a flamer on the way!
But if you're trying to train zombies, this is not the map for it. Like, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think it's a great idea. I think I'm about to die.
Touchy-feely, freak bag! Burn in hell, you hack!
Some of these old maps are so goofy, man. Like, there wasn't even anybody around. And I'm just like, I'm dead. Over. Yeah, I mean, it's the same way with these songs. When you listen to a song on stream, it's the concept, and this is where the music industry has it all backwards. I'm not trying to say it's my song. I'm just highlighting the song. And the chances of somebody else wanting to listen to that song after I play it are much higher. So I think they're thinking in a very linear manner. Like, we own song, you pay for a song, you no pay for a song, you know you song. But, I mean, it's a good thing the gaming industry is not like that. Because think about, I mean, these new games that come out and the content creators play it, and then other people playing it. I haven't played Zetsubo no Shima in a really long time. We're doing the giant. Chad, I'm gonna play for a little bit longer, man. We'll do another video tomorrow. I think a cross-platform thing for BO3 would be great. Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, the fact that these modded maps are limited to people playing on PC, I would say the majority of the world does not play on PC. So, Chad, find me a really good one, and we'll watch it to start off the stream tomorrow. So if you find me a good video, we'll watch it first thing.
He will pay for what he has done. Mark my words.
And honestly, that's the reason that I ended up getting a PC versus an Xbox. Because of the opportunity to play modded games, modded lobbies, different types of content. So I thought long and hard about getting the new Xbox, and I decided against it. And just built a gaming PC instead.
Curse this confusion. I must remember my mission. Why I am here. The enemy war machine must be destroyed.
But seriously, guys, can you believe that the Thunder or the Wind Staff lost? I honestly, when I looked at the results this morning, I was like, "There's just no way, no shot."
Comrades, share your ammo with me. Touch me, I kill you, da!
Honestly, I think Nikolai might be my favorite. I think Nikolai with Dempsey in a Dempsey in a close second. Well, I don't know. Maybe Dempsey and Richtofen. Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I almost got salty when I posted the results. But I decided not to. I mean, like, I had a response planned out, and I'm just like, if you have never played high rounds or attempted to go high rounds with the old ray gun, and then you compare that with the Wind Staff, then you would realize how much better the Wind Staff is. But again, I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to present information, trying to let everybody vote on it. I mean, I'm not even voting in the tournaments. But I got kind of salty, not gonna lie, for a second. I think it's a bummer. I mean, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a bummer to have. It just shows what people think a better wonder weapon is. And maybe they're basing it off of the newer version that's in Black Ops Cold War, which you can take to round 400. So I don't know. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But if you played Black Ops, if you played from World at War all the way through Cold War, I think you'd have a different perspective on the ray gun. Right, real cool rounds 1 through 30. And you can pack a punch it, and maybe you can hang around with it for another 5 to 10 rounds. But anything past that, you're not taking it to round 100.
It is like fireworks, da! Blood fireworks!
Yeah, and I just think it's, if you're comparing it to something that works a lot longer and does better, then, I mean, those are the things that I would want to consider when matching up two different things. But I don't vote in the tournaments. I just try to present, hey, this is what this gun does, this is what this weapon does, and then let everybody form their opinion and vote based on that. So, I don't know. It's still been pretty fun. It's just kind of crazy to see how some of these work out. I think Wonder Weapons is more shocking. The results are more shocking than anything else we've done so far. Because I think everybody has a general consensus on what good maps are. I think people have a general consensus on which one of the modes. I mean, 3 was good, 2 was good, 4 wasn't good, Infinite Warfare wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And if you're on a map like Origins and you have the option to build the wind staff and upgrade it or use the ray gun, you're going to build the wind staff and upgrade it. And that right there tells you all you need to know.
I think I need little revival.
Right?
Drinking that.
Am I talking crazy? How much money do I have? I have enough for this one.
I will find some hell pigs to test out this weapon.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was all right on Black Ops 2. It hasn't been consistent. And I just never really liked the splash damage aspect of it. And I feel like they nerfed the splash damage on the newest version in Black Ops Cold War. But seriously, guys, this is why I do the tournaments. So I don't... Frankly speaking, I don't always agree with the results, but I think it's very cool to let everybody have a voice. So I'm going to keep doing it because I think it's really interesting to see what everybody says, to see what everybody feels passionate about. And so I'm going to keep doing it. It's just every now and then I'll look at the results and it'll be like, huh? Yeah, I think PhD. It's just surprising, and there's actually a there's an Easter egg on Die Rise, where if you go all the way down on one of the elevators, do you unlock it or do you just find the actual perk machine itself? And you can't use the perk machine, but you can find it. And I always thought that was pretty cool. Does anybody know what I'm talking about with the perk machine that's on Die Rise? It's at the bottom of the elevator shaft. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And that's just them, like, having fun with the community. They know we love that perk so much. But, they're like, this is all you get. You don't get the actual perk itself. You just get the perk machine and you can't even use it.
Hunt them down. They deserve no mercy.
Oh, the other one's over here. I honestly never really liked Mule Kick. And hear me out on this. Like, it's cool to carry 3 guns, but if for any reason you get downed, you lose that 3rd gun. So if you're building staffs, and your staff is your 3rd weapon, and you get downed, that staff's gone. I mean, obviously you go back and go get it at the staff spawn, but that's so inconvenient, especially if you're doing steps at the Easter egg on Origins. You get it on Buried if you kept jumping downstairs. Yeah, I liked on Black Ops 2 how they had some of those things. Like if you got downed off a certain number of hits at the beginning of the game, they would give you permanent Juggernog. And then you had a couple. It was a couple with like you'd get permanent Deadshot Daiquiri too if you hit a certain number of headshots. So I liked how they had those things. Oh god. They had those things in Black Ops 2.
Thank you, comrade. We are better as team.
Buried is, man. You know what? That's a good idea. Let's play some Buried tomorrow.
Nor understand capitalism. faction is ready and eager for more blood.
What do you guys think? Buried tomorrow? Maybe some Mob of the Dead? A little bit of Black Ops 2 zombies? I like Nuketown. I mean, you just have to realize what it is. It's not a... It doesn't have a full Easter egg. You're just gonna play it for high rounds or survival. But it's pretty... I mean, it's pretty fun. What I see a lot of when I read the comments on these tournaments is that people try to defend their opinion, and people are very quick to point out that they're letting nostalgia cloud their perspective, and it is, but people have confused a map that they really like with a map that's great, and I think most people will struggle with that because there's these things that they liked about a particular map or about a particular mode or something like that, or came along at a certain point in their life and they remember all of those things. But if you have to look back to find out if something's great, you have to go back and look at it objectively. I mean, what are the aspects and the makeup of it? And the same thing with wonder weapons. Like, just because you liked a certain gun or a certain gun makes you feel nostalgic because it was the first map you played or something, doesn't mean it's great. But that's just my opinion. Keep seeing a video a long time ago, but it was true. If you kept buying the starting weapon, you'd get the ray gun. Interesting. You know what? Like, we need to put all these in Discord, and I'm gonna try all of them. Because I think that's a great idea for a stream. Like, us figuring out if some of these things are true. How much money do I have? I almost have enough for Jug. I have to go grab Jug. Alright, cool. I'll take a look as soon as I hop off.
Such awful beverage. Ha! This almost makes it too easy.
You got all these little side hallways in here on Darisa. But guys, I every opportunity I get, I do want to thank you for jumping on and supporting the stream, because it's really cool to be on with a whole bunch of people that really like zombies. I'm having just an absolute ton of fun. There we go.
Now I am Russian.
Is that Deadshot? Or no, it's Mule Kick. Alright. These next round matchups are going to be crazy. And to think that only one of the staffs made it is crazy to me. I don't even know if it's the best staff. The best staff didn't even make it. That's so crazy. But it's cool. I mean, it's cool to see how these things play out. Just tried to quick scope that guy and it did not work. I need to pack a punch this gun. I'm almost there. I guess I'm gonna pack a punch this one. Be better to grab something good from the box, but I can do that a little bit later. I just need something a little bit more powerful.
It appears at least my immediate future is secured.
I'll never get over how strong the aim assist is on Black Ops 3 Zombies. Like, this is... I might as well have aimbot.
I only wish you could buy us more time.
I guess the question is, where's double tap on this map? Because I think I remember where everything else is. Is it down this hallway? Nope. Check the left side. All right. Yeah, it's not over here. I guess I should open up this one. There it is. I'll just wait a few more seconds to grab it from here. Yeah, you're right. That's where it's at. Let's see how long it takes these zombies to get back over here.
Conservative beat the Fire Staff in their matchup, with the Apothec Conservative taking 65% of the vote. And in a pretty big upset, in my opinion, the original Ray Gun beat the Wind Staff in their matchup.
I still can't get over that the original Ray Gun beat the Wind Staff. It's going to take me a little bit to get over that one. This strategy is so OP. I don't know if everybody's done this one before, but if you just sit on this walkway, and especially if you get something like a wonder weapon, like the Wunderwaffe, or I mean, you can even just pack a punch guns, as long because you can jump off here, you can escape there, you can escape there, and you can literally sit up here forever. And they only spawn. I mean, they sometimes spawn right there. But most of the time, they just walk up those stairs and come straight towards you. So what's everybody got planned for the rest of the day? What's going on? Everybody got school? Wrapping up school? Well, bullets would probably help. It's just too easy on maps like this. I mean, it's good. Like, if you want to go for whatever crazy round, then you can do it. Round 12, I have all G-Strikes, upgraded Ice Staff, nearly all my perks. Nice, man. Yeah, you're representing right now. All right, guys. We got to play some Black Ops 3 today. We got to play some custom maps. I got some work I got to do now. But if I have time a little bit later, I'm going to jump back on this afternoon. CJ, man, I don't know what it is about you jumping back on, but it's generally right when I jump off. So I'm going to hop off, but I'm probably going to be back on this afternoon. So if you guys are still up and at 'em, then I'll send you a notification on Discord that I'm gonna go live again. All right, I think everybody's doing something or working on schoolwork or whatever. But I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. I'll be back, man. I'll be back on a little bit later. I just got some work I got to do. You know, I'll make a video on that and set it up. All right. No, that works. That's great, man. I appreciate it. All right. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. I'll be on this afternoon. We can play some more zombies. You guys have a great day too. And CJ, I'll get you that loadout for the FFAR.